Hey, what's up guys? This is a video on how we configured WooCommerce booking plugins to fit our needs for a photography company. So I built a site for a photography company, and I realized a lot of the use cases and tutorials that were out there for this plugin weren't very specific, and they were very broad, and I didn't really see any in like a real world standpoint. So I'm kind of hoping that this video helps you kind of wrap your brain around it if you have something a little bit more unique, because it was definitely a little confusing at first. So yeah, let's dive into it. Oh, and one more thing, this video isn't really like a how-to, like from a basic how-to. Like I'm not going to cover like, oh, you go here, you go here. I mean, I'm going to try my best, obviously, but really this is more for the general like specific use case to kind of see how this kind of all comes together. But it's not like a beginner's like how to. Like I'm kind of assuming from this video that you know how everything works. So anyways, enough rambling, let's get into it. So first thing you're going to want to do is create a product. And we are going to do, this is 80s night photo shoot. Why can't I spell? Photo shoot. And we have 3 packages, so we're just gonna do package 1. All right, so this is our first one, and we are going to down here put a bookable product, and we're going to check has resources. Oh, whoops. Booking durations will be fixed blocks of 30 minutes. If you'd like to set it up so a customer can choose from like multiple times between, so like for example, they could choose between 9 and 10 a.m. or whatever. The customer, if you do customer defined blocks, that allows the customer to, you'll see a bunch of drop downs there. But we just want to offer our customers fixed time blocks that they can choose from. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set a cost. So package 1 comes in around $150. Availability. This is all accurate. I didn't have to mess with all of this, but all dates are available by default. All dates will not be available by default for us and what our needs. Okay. We want to choose the day and the times that our photo shoots are happening because our photo shoots are exclusive. Okay. Now we're going to go to resources, okay? The label that the customer is choosing. So, I mean, as you can see from previous configurations, we have packages and locations. We want the customers to choose a location. And resources are customer selected. They aren't automatically assigned. If you select this option, resources will just be automatically assigned based on however the plugin does it. But in this case, we want the customer to select. Now, we don't have any resources set yet. So I am going to just add a product image, and then we will jump over into resources, and I'm going to publish this product. Okay, so we have our first package published. Now we're going to go to resources, and you'll see in a minute why I'm doing it in this kind of order. So resources, we are going to do, let me just skip for organization purposes. And that's one thing that I found using this thing is it helps if you have your naming conventions down. That's like really what like really helped me. So 80s photo shoots, and we are going to do Tampa, Florida. So this 80s night photo shoot is happening in Tampa, Florida. Let's add a date range. I don't want a date. I want it to be specific times because I can't shoot all night. So let's do from February 11th to February 11th. So that's happening on the same day. This is bookable. So we're not trying to block. If you were trying to block out that date with these times, you would hit bookable no, but we are going to hit bookable yes. And then we are going to be shooting people from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. All right, so let's publish this resource here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this resource to my product, okay, which is my photo shoot. All right, so we're going to go back and edit this again. we're gonna go to resources, and voila, we have our resource. 80s night photo shoot, Tampa, Florida is the location. All right, so we're going to add this, and we're going to close this, and we are going to hit update. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go to all products, and I am going to duplicate this product, and I'm going to change the package, because like I said in the beginning, we have 3 packages. So this is package 2, and the cost of package 2 is not 150, it is 250. And we're going to publish this. And then we're going to do a third package. And our third package is not 250, but it is 350. All right, so we're going to publish that. And because I duplicated the first product, it's going to have all the same configurations. So now what we're going to do is we are going to view this product. All right, so we're going to click this, and boom, there's all the times between 9 and 4:30. But oh no, we want it between 9 and 5. So what are we going to do here? This is one of the important things that threw me off as well. And I thought that the plugin didn't work, and I was getting frustrated, but you can't do 5. If you want to do 5 o'clock, you have to do, because we're doing 30-minute intervals, and this same is going to apply for whatever interval you're doing. In our case, we're doing 30 minutes. So 5 o'clock isn't showing up because it cuts off at 4:30. But we need to do 5:30 p.m. so 5 o'clock will show up. That is something that threw me off in the beginning. I know, whatever. Just something that you have to do, factor in while you're doing this. Okay, so boom, so we have the 80s nights photo shoot. Boom, Tampa. We are going to book this for 11 a.m. and I'm going to book now. Now, this is package 3, but I have multiple packages. So for example, I want this person, or I'm package 2, you know, I want to book, say I'm a new person now, and I want to book package 2. I don't want to book package 3. So I'm at package 2, and I select this, and 11 a.m. is no longer available. Okay, so I want to book package 2 on February 11th for 2:30. I'm going to book now. All right, now I'm somebody and I want to book. Well, we'll just use this one. I want package 1. Okay, this is the cheapest one. We can't do the afternoons, so we want to do right out the gate, 9 a.m. Now, notice here that all of those times are gone. So those three packages all shared the same times in the same day. And that's because we set up a resource. Resources right here, these are your best friend if you have advanced complex configurations across, you know, like in this case, we had 3 packages that all could have been booked at the same time. Now you can even do this with a different type of photo shoot, okay? So say we had a 90s night photo shoot, but it was happening at the same time. You can also link this resource, and you might have to change the naming convention of this resource, but you can link this resource to the 90s and 80s photo shoot. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna show you really quick because I got the time. So let's go do this, all products. Duplicate this. So we're gonna change the name. This is 90s night shoot, and this is just package 1. This is the same resource. As long as it has this resource that we're deciding, it's good, it's bookable. All right. We don't have to do anything. Oh yeah, we'll just adjust the cost, and the cost we'll do $50. All right. And then let me just change the image too. Sorry, I know this could be a little confusing. This is also one of my first tutorials, so I would love any feedback below, but all right. So package 1, so this is 90s. Now look, all of the times that we booked in these other packages are now booked up. They're gone, right? Because we did, we could view cart here. This is package, so look, our cart, we have package 3, package 2, package 1, and this, one of them is for 9, one of them is for 2:30, and one of them is for 11, and those times are not here. Okay, and this is a completely different photo shoot, and it only works because of this naming convention, or I'm sorry, because of this resource that we have set up. Now, here's the thing that I would like WooCommerce, their developers, to kind of set up, and I am working on a custom way to kind of do my own custom out functionality to kind of do this, but it's a little bit of work, and I'm not fully there yet, but I would like for a way for this to be named differently. Okay, so like this might throw people off because they're like, oh, well, the 80s shoot, and that's kind of the issue that we had. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just rename the resource. And this is 80s/90s, and we'll just do 90s night photo shoot to Tampa, Florida. Now, this is a little bit of an improvised thing. Unfortunately, resources can't have multiple naming strings for that exact reason. I'm not too sure why, but that's kind of how you would. That's kind of a workaround on how you would do, in our case, photo shoots. And utilize the same thing. Now, you could just do the location Tampa, Florida. Like you could just remove this altogether. Which is fine too, I guess. But if you have, if you're playing around with multiple days and times, and you have like multiple shoots in completely different other areas, that could get really confusing. Like you'd have to really configure this, like, because it's so broad. So if you had like a bunch of shoots going on in Tampa, and they were like in different areas of Tampa or whatever, you want to get more specific on that I'm just saying that this could get very confusing here. But other than that, that's pretty much how you would that's how you utilize resources. And we'll just do a quick refresh here. Oh, there are maximum bookings. Oh, it's because we double booked. I did a refresh. But yeah, so like for example, now we have a location. So Tampa, Florida, 11:30, and this will work if you're not it didn't work. Just utilizing the location name Tampa, Florida did not work for us, but it could work for you. It didn't work for us because they had over 100 photo shoots, so that got confusing. But yeah, you could use Tampa, Florida as well. So, anyways, that's pretty much how this works, and that's how we kind of set it up. Resources were a very important resource for us. Anyways, I hope you guys found this helpful. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Again, I just started making these tutorial videos. This is my first one. So I'd appreciate any feedback you guys have for me. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys have any questions below, I'm happy to try to answer your questions. And my goal is to answer them in a very timely manner too. And I'll periodically check these months down the road as well. I know like there's a lot of tutorials where people are like, oh, you left this part out, or oh, hey, what about this? And it's like, 6 months and nobody's replied. So I definitely kind of want to be like that change and reply to you guys. So if you guys have questions or anything, feel free to reach out to me. And thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. See you soon. Bye.